Alright, we got another video here.
When I'm ready.
Final one for our cold damage over time for a little while. Mostly I just wanted to have this build be our branch into other builds. Really good for leveling, powerful. You don't really need much gear to get the 2 Watchstones, and you just need a little bit for the 4 Watchstones. You can check out my POB below for the entire progression. It's going to be in the video description. It'll have the entire progression for every single act at the end of each act, and early maps, yellow maps, early reds, and late red maps. Actually, I think there's 3 different loadouts for the red maps. So yeah, depending how far you want to take it, you can definitely take cold damage over time even further. You can push this build to Ubers, but you gotta want to do it because it does get hard to scale later on. You gotta squeeze out all the more multipliers you can get with like Righteous Fire and Low Life, and you gotta have some really good ES gear. But yeah, it was fun, but it's time to move on. In this video, we got the Elder witnessed, which you're seeing right now. Shaper witnessed after that, Uber Elder after that, and the Maven. Not gonna say they were the cleanest of boss fights. I'm wearing pretty scuffed gear, honestly. I think everything is under. Everything I have is under like 3 divines in cost, probably. I didn't spend a single divine on anything. Most of the items are like 5 to 20C. But yeah, the jewels are probably the most expensive. I crafted them myself with Harvest Reforged Life. If you guys want a video on that or how I did it, then let me know. Super easy to do, and you can make a little money off it. If there's too many people doing it though, then you're not going to make any money off it. So yeah. Yeah, we have Shaper here. Feel free to skip through. It's the entire fight. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Just a little more commentary at the beginning of each fight.
Know your place.
You tamper with things you do not understand. Recklessness will not go unpunished.
When I'm ready and not before. Damn you!
This is your final warning. Leave or perish. You force my hand again, little mouse. So be it. You've chosen to side with chaos. This is my world, and you shall obey my order.
Have you never seen anything like this? Shadow, rise and fight.
Brace by misery. Gaze into
Time bends to
need to
my will. Struggle or strangle. Or strangle.
He's injured, but not for long. We need to get back. Life is too precious to waste on you.
Behold the face of your unmaking.
Father, it's me. Let me help you.
The horror must be stopped. Obstacles destroyed. Go to chaos.
To me, exile.
Shadow, rise and fight.
Well,
Failure.
a better you than me.
Ambivalence. Death. Embraced by misery. Gaze into the abyss.
Grip of the infinite. Time bends to my will.
Insubstantial.
Twin terrors.
He's recovering. We need to find a way back quickly.
Know your place.
When I'm ready, and not before.
These memories are mine. I cannot.
Tight tethers.
They lied to you, Father. I'm your true memory.
To save the future. The
Tempo tears. Tight tethers.
A swift end.
Shadow, rise and fight.
power from
You
the
need to
vault.
close.
Tempo tears. Grip of the infinite. Grip of the infinite. Shadow, rise and fight.
Come to me.
Struggle or strangle.
Failure.
Good help is
Ambivalent. Embraced by misery.
Tight tethers.
I not from
Father, no!
And yeah, here's your Uber Elder here.
putrefy.
And yeah, this
Spoil and
I think I died right at the beginning here.
Exile, do something.
Um,
Fine.
yep,
well,
those
a better you than me.
those shaper balls hurt like hell. I was kind of just rage running right back into the portal. If I was to redo this fight, I actually did bring in a sapphire flask, towards the end, but I was pretty much done with the fight already. But if you bring a sapphire flask at the beginning of this fight, it'll be so much easier. And you can even swap out some of your max res jewels for cold max res, and just not trigger righteous fire, because I didn't really use righteous fire that much. This fight's, you have plenty of damage, but you have to be able to tank some stuff. Unless you're a god gamer and you can dodge everything.
Ugh,
So yeah,
good help is so.
enjoy the deaths. I do complete it at the end.
end.
Gaze into the abyss. Gaze into the abyss.
Well, a better you than me.
What do you need? Good luck out there. Gaze into the abyss.
And here's our Maven fight. This one was mostly fine. Again, I would probably bring like a cold res flask as well, so I can tank her, whatever it's called, pain.
Stand still.
Forgot what it's called. Cascade of Pain, yeah. That's her most dangerous move in this fight. Everything else pretty tankable.
A cascade of pain.
But yeah, I'd bring a cold res flask for that, sapphire flask.
Stand
And I actually forgot to cast my frost bomb a lot in this fight, so she's not cold exposed for a lot of the fight. Yeah, so things I would change. But yeah, that's about all.
My collection.
I'm not hauling you back to...
Stand still.
Pain will be returned tenfold. Space aligns. Behold my collection.
I will have what I want. Death will not be an escape. Scurry, scurry.
Death made real.
Stand still.
resistance will be punished. Time contorts. Scurry, scurry.
My irritation is growing. Death will not be an escape. Scurry, scurry. A cascade of pain. Stand still.
Death made real.
Stand still.
When I'm ready, I'm not.
How?
Stop
Well,
resisting.
a better you than me.
Punishment inescapable.
Arrogant toy! Death will not be an escape. Scurry, scurry! A cascade of pain! Stand still. Take this. Stand still.
You are nothing.
A cascade of pain. Death will not be an escape. Scurry, scurry.
I'm just squeezing in some random final words here.
Stand still.
I was gonna do Winter Orb for my next series, but I actually have an idea that I thought of that's more important. So get ready for the next one. It's gonna be pretty spicy.